Feeling. We're not alone. Good people will fight.
People keep telling me they know me.
But I do.
Long have I waited.
No!
And now, long have I waited.
The worst traffic bottleneck on the East Coast, and anyone sitting in it can tell you that.
You're coming together.
No.
And now, you're coming together.
No!
Is your undoing.
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my
She doesn't swing for his body. She swings her lightsaber at his lightsaber, which is still far to the right of his body. She isn't actually attacking Kylo. She's attacking his lightsaber. They're not fighting, they're banging sticks together. You see? If she was trying to kill him, she would have slashed his left side, which was completely exposed. But no! She reaches over to his lightsaber, way to the right, and bangs it with her light stick. That's Rise of Skywalker in one shot. An empty, phony exercise, pointlessly banging sticks together with sound and fury, signifying nothing. Boycott this crap, people. Don't forget Disney has said, this movie isn't for you.
What once had united us has been weaponized and turned against us, like a giant army of replicants designed to silence us, designed to slander us, designed to falsely accuse and shame fathers and sons, mothers and daughters who have built this fandom, fathers and sons who made these franchises successful, who are now forced to defend ourselves and defend our myths. Welcome to the battle in our current social war. war that was declared to defend our very own freedom of speech and to defend the very integrity of our stories, characters, and our own character as individuals and a collective. Hail the fandom menace. As soon as we saw Rey and Leia embrace and you saw the tear, you guys teared up too, right?
Yeah, I teared up and I got so emotional I had to go change my pad.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. This was a whole lot of nothing, to be honest with you. It's all it does is make me think Raylo is on the loose. I don't know.
well, it's the only thing that would actually build. Apparently, it's that will be actually addressed, like, because that's what they were trying to. From my understanding, that's what it seemed like. They were like Ryan Ruin Johnson was trying to do. He was trying to build up this relationship between these two, or at least build up some kind of weird, bizarre tension between the two. And
I don't think so. I think Ryan Johnson had. I think he just is the only intention he had was to subvert expectations. I don't think he cared enough about future plots, because I think people like him are the same type of people, directors or whatever, like George R.R. Martin. What they do is they want to see what people react to, and then they react. They basically make reaction moves. It's basically making a troll video. You know, how they react is how they write. So basically, it's the same way they did the last season of Game of Thrones. How the people will react will be how I will rate the next line. And I think that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to his whole thing was what do people want? Let's do the opposite. Because Raylo was going to be a thing, guess what? They weren't going to get Raylo ever with Ryan Johnson. That's who he is. He's a troll.
I can't get over the fact that I think the very last interview that we saw him at, I think for some reason it looks like he was on a soccer field or something. He's outside, and they were asking him, and they're asking him about the trilogy that he's supposedly working on this all this bullshit. And it's so funny that just the look on his face, he's just like, I can't wait to just sit down and just be a fan again and see how this thing ends. It's like,
I am a fan again. I get to just be a movie fan, and so I am so excited. I watched that last trailer and I was just like squealing at my screens.
You do realize that you left him with nothing. You left JJ with absolutely nothing to work with, and it's like he's so completely oblivious to that. He's so disgustingly oblivious to his own actions, to his own selfish wanking that he has exploited. It just destroyed Star Wars in the process, and he has no idea what he's done, or maybe he has an idea and just is proud of it. But he's just like, yeah, I'm working on my own stuff too. So if that falls through, I guess well. I mean, it's this constant nonchalance bullshit, and I'm sorry, but what a horrible moment. And I just had to say that.
Well, before we watch the trailer, because I think we should address this. Before we watch the trailer, I want us to address something here, okay? Because I want to go back to the first movie, right, in this trilogy, and just how much, like, as much as I thought in the beginning I really liked the movie when I first saw it, I started liking it less and less the more I saw it. I was talking about The Force Awakens, right? But I was still excited for things like who Snoke was, where did he come from, how did he rebuild it. I was still excited about how come the lightsaber called to Rey? How come she what was those visions that she had? I was excited for, you know what I mean? What was the potential of Kylo Ren? I was excited for these things. What was going to happen when Luke Skywalker finally, sees and meets Rey? These were things that we were still excited for and wanted to see. And for those people who said that we hate Rey or we hate the feminine and all that nonsense, I was excited for all those things. 100% I was on board on every single fan theory out there. I was trying to figure out, I was even trying to make excuses for why Rey was such a Mary Sue. At the time, I just kept thinking, maybe she's this, maybe she's related to Obi-Wan, maybe she's, you know what I mean? Maybe she has previous training, but she doesn't remember. Everyone was trying to find ways to like her back in The Force Awakens. And now the second one comes out, and like you said, selfishly, he comes out and subverts bullshit, whatever he said, and throws all those points that we loved just right out the toilet, that we were excited for, and then made fun of us for getting excited for it.